It's finally time to put all of my winter mods to the test at the first race of the season. I've upgraded to dual adjustable dampers, stronger 500-pound springs in the rear, stiffer suspension bushings on all of my rear suspension links, rebalanced the car, and tuned my dampers on the street to what I think will be a good starting point on the track. But that's what we're about to find out at the first race. Will all these upgrades help me crack into the top 10 this season? Here's my best run to start the video, and then I'll explain my results and what I plan to change next. The results were bittersweet. Last year I finished 18th out of 100 cars on the final race, and today I finished 35th. It was a step backwards, but that's to be expected with the new setup. I'll show you in a minute the small change that I think will close the gap quickly, but first I want to talk about the good news. For starters, the car didn't skip and hop around long sweepers like it did last season. I had my car dialed in really well and suspected the high grip was bottoming out my rear shocks, and the old softer suspension bushings weren't able to keep things in place. The car also didn't ride too stiff or bounce over bumps. I tuned the dampers on the street, but wasn't sure if those settings will work well on the track. My initial settings turned out to be a great starting point. Overall, the car handled well, but still favors a little oversteer. I ended up having to save a spin on one of my later runs. One last note on my results is that it was a cold day. My tires never got above 90 degrees. Based on my experience last year, the Falcons I'm running hate the cold more than the Bridgestones most other people are running. I'll be a full second behind other people in my class on a cold day, but match their times in the middle of summer. There was actually a stock GTI in all seasons that beat me at a fun run last year on a cold day. That's how bad these Falcons are in the cold. I think having a light car also doesn't help heat up the tires quickly. Coming back to the small adjustment that I mentioned would help at my next race. To start the season, I reduced my rear camber from -2.5 degrees to -2 degrees. I thought my stiffer springs would help reduce the suspension travel and keep the car from leaning as much, but it looks like I'm still using a lot more of my outer tread than my inner tread. At -2 degrees of camber, you can see that the inside of the tire is not being used as much as the outside of the tire. But after changing to -3 degrees of camber, the wear is shifted toward the inside of the tire, and the outside is actually lifted off the ground on normal street driving. I think this will make a big impact. Last year I improved 29 places by adjusting my camber and tire pressures only, so there's a lot to be had when you get this right. I spent a lot of money and a lot of time upgrading to these shocks and dampers and bushings, so I'm really motivated to make this work and improve my places. I'm still aiming for top 10. Be sure to check out my other videos, and thanks for watching.